Welcome to Long Valley Outpost, traveler. Don't cause trouble.
Don't worry, I'll be leaving soon. I'm simply looking for info.
Well, I know everything that goes on around here. What do you need to know?
I am looking for someone. A bishop living somewhere between here and Crow's Nest Mountain.
A religious man, you say? I've seen none.
If you're looking for a donation, traveler, I have nothing to give you.
I'm only looking for information.
Information comes at a price.
Well, then consider your pockets empty.
Hey, Pawn! I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with the guard. I know the one you seek.
Tell me where to find him. Now.
I will, if you help me escape this cell. Pawn, you came back. About time I have my revenge. My, that's a fine blade you have there. Mind if I take a look?
I'm the Pawnbarian. Don't you forget it. Now tell me where to find the bishop if you value your life. Bishop, I know you're in there.
I suppose it's about time someone found me. What do you want?
I see you've made the best of life since the war.
You're here to kill me, aren't you?
No. I need your help. A matter of revenge.
I gave up that life a long time ago. I want no part in your vengeance.
It concerns us both. We were both betrayed.
I'm not gonna change my mind. I have a good life.
Very well. May I at least spend the night? Thank you for your hospitality. I've come a long way.
How did you find me?
Seeing one of us this far south is unusual. People notice. People talk.
What about the war?
It is over. It ended nearly 4 years ago, right after you deserted. Nobody won.
What do you mean?
There were traitors. Both kings died. The traitors escaped and left to start anew somewhere else. They killed everyone, except me. Letting me live was a mistake.
Who betrayed us? Where are they?
I'm not going to tell you everything. We used to be enemies after all. If you were to help me, however...
No, my answer is final. I will not leave.
Goodbye, Bishop.
Goodbye. Good luck.
If you change your mind, I'll be on the East Road to Leeville.
Hey, hey!
Back it up!
What changed your mind?
Raiders burned down my house. I lost everything. You don't care.
Not particularly. If anything, this is a convenience.
Because now I'll help you?
Exactly.
Tell me more. Who were the traitors?
We are here to create a republic in which every Cheshian has a voice. This war has forsaken our people for too many generations. It is time to move on from a society of war. We wish for
Wow,
you
are
to
you
join
okay?
us as we
Yes.
rid this land for the
What's
great
going
Solar
on?
continent. We will
Well,
create
now that we
a
got rid
nation.
of both kings, we're declaring an end to the war. Things are gonna be so much nicer from here on.
Pawnbarian, you survived!
Somebody better have a good explanation. Right now.
Pawnbarian, killing both kings was the only way to end the war.
I swore that I would defend my king until death. And here I am. Alive.
Kill him.
Get her!
I do not know how I lived. Every plan has a complication, and they let it survive. I spent a while nursing myself back to health. Eventually, I began tracking them. I found out that they had gone far south. Hopefully, we will find passage there on a ship.
We will be outnumbered.
More than likely.
Do you have a plan?
Don't worry.
Ship on the horizon! What's going on? There's a ship in our direction. Keep an eye on it. If it's a merchant vessel, we will try to board it. It's pirates! What? They've raised their flags! All hands on deck. Ready the cannons.
Bishop! No!
Got one! That's two more! Pat, thank you for riding alongside me.
Hey! Stop!
I come in peace.
Xerxes sent you, didn't he?
I was shipwrecked. I seek help. I only need a ride to the nearest settlement.
Fine. My name is Gendy Santiago. I got in some trouble with a gang. They kidnapped me one night. I was able to get out and ran away in this thing. I've been awake for over a day now, so I had to stop.
You thought Xerxes had sent me. Who is that?
Xerxes is the leader. He's a robot. He may not be the most menacing or strongest, but he's smart. That makes him deadly.
Well, if you think we're safe here, we should probably get some rest. Candy? What? What pawn? Oh. You're nothing but a deserter. Nothing. Oh.
Are you okay?
Where am I?
You need to rest. You are still hurt. Hey!
Where am I? Where's the Pawnbarian?
You are at the sanctuary. You are safe here.
What's going on?
How did I get here?
Andrew found you washed up on the shore. He brought you here.
There was no one else?
Nobody else.
Were you with somebody else?
Yes, a pawn.
We could always search for him again.
No, don't. I'd rather be rid of him.
Look, how about you get back to bed and tell us about yourself tomorrow? Good morning. So what's your name?
Call me Bishop.
I'm Chancellor. That's Andrew, and over there is Petra. This is the sanctuary where people in need can find safety.
You're like me.
Yes, we are both Chessians.
But you're not from the Chestlands, are you?
My grandparents were. They and several others left during the Great Drought. How did you get here?
I deserted. The war was too much, and I lost all loyalty to my king. I moved into a secluded valley. I hoped I wouldn't be discovered. I should have known.
Someone found you.
Yeah, someone did. The greatest soldier the Chestlands ever knew. He was ruthless, a master of strategy and sword. Ironically, he was a mere foot soldier. He wanted to be on the front lines. Battle after battle, his kill count grew. Nobody could touch him. Chessians started calling him a name that he embraced. The Pawnbarian.
What did he want from you?
Help.
I have brought you the runaway.
Good work, Lancor. Who is that Chessian?
He was with the runaway. I took him as well for good measure.
So be it. Have them tied up.
Don't even think about talking to each other.
Hey! Xerxes wants to speak with Gendy.
Oh yeah, go ahead and take him. Don't worry, you'll get your turn soon.
How'd it go? That bad?
What's going on?
Petra was captured.
What? By who?
A monster that lives in the hills. Chancellor and I are going to find her. You stay here.
My name is Xerxes. You're in my territory now. You'll answer my questions. If you don't, you will get hurt. Understood?
Yes.
Where are you from?
North. Far north.
What business do you have this far south? Don't make me repeat myself.
My business is my own. You have— Oh!
I don't think you understand. I will not be letting you go easy. You trespassed on my land and conspired with the criminal. Take him back.
Ebot.
What?
You said you wanted to check the engine.
Oh yeah.
Pawn, I have an escape plan. I have allies who know I'm here. They should be on their way. Also, I have a man on the inside. He helped me escape the first time. But the big robot, Lancor, poses a threat to our escape. If you're able to break out and destroy Lancor, it would allow us to escape again and convene with my friends.
Why me?
I couldn't break out. I'm too weak. Tonight, my man on the inside plans to free me. If Lancor is not taken care of, we will surely be recaptured.
There's its lair. Let's be quick. Petra!
Run!
Chancellor, where's Andrew?
In the cave. He's fighting the monster.
Get Petra back. I'll go help Andrew.
Bishop! You escaped.
We didn't just escape. We killed it.
You're dead, Pawn. Would you look at that? Now's the perfect chance to sneak to the speeder. Lancor will take care of the Chessian. Let's worry about Gendy.
Get it over with.
Lancor! Ah!
Your life is in my hands. Choose your words wisely. Gendy and I will take the speeder. You will not alert your remaining men, and you will let us escape. Otherwise, it won't just be an arm next time. Understood?
Yes. Where to now?
The nearest settlement. I want to find someone else from the shipwreck.
The nearest town is Stickburg, due south, but I have a feeling your friend might have wound up somewhere else.
Who are you?
I am 4. I am an artificial intelligence.
Why haven't I seen you before?
I prefer spending time alone. However, the time occasionally arrives where I must show myself, such as today.
So you could help Petra?
No, so I could help you. I've been watching and listening. I know you want to stay, but you think the Pawnbarian is out there still.
I'm sure I'm just being paranoid.
No, I don't think you are. My scanners picked up movement to the north. Something's coming this way. I must know if Pawnbarian, if that's who it is a threat.
He's dangerous. He's obsessed with revenge, too. That's why he needs me.
So what if he shows up?
I'll try to talk him out of it, but I might not have a choice. I don't want to put you all in danger.
Good.
Are you okay? You're covered in blood.
Oh, it's nothing.
Where's Bishop?
Chancellor, stand back. I'll handle this.
Bishop, time to go.
I'm not going.
Oh?
I've found a new home.
What's going on out here?
Andrew, stay out of this.
Yes, stay out of this. It seems like you're happy here, but you must go. We have work to do.
No.
Andrew!
Pawn!
Stand down. I'll do it again. You know I will.
Fine, I'll go!
Not just you. Her as well.
No.
I need to keep you in line somehow.
The western front has now been secured. Only threats now are bandit raids from the north and the undiscovered sock monster tunnels.
General Rook, do you mind if I have a word with you in private?
Oh, sure. Commanders, please excuse us.
Who are you two?
Travelers.
Are you loyal to New Chestland?
We are.
Good. The queens are fair rulers.
Drop it, or I shoot you too.
How are you alive?
General, I want you to go tell the queens I am on my way. I am armed, and I am not alone.
Yes, Pawn. Commander, let's go.
What was that?
What?
Now they'll know all about us.
We can work around that. The point is, he told me where we can find the queens.
Your plan is looking more like a suicide than an assassination.
Bishop, please. Have some faith.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a weapons salesman. I was curious if I could sell some of my wares.
What makes you think we'd buy anything?
Well, I already sold a sword to a pawn up the road, and I thought that someone here might like one as well.
One moment, please.
You are under arrest.
What did I do?
Take him to a cell for questioning. Confiscate his horse and cart.
Wait! Let me out!
The pawn you sold the sword to, what was his name?
He didn't say.
Was he alone?
No, there were 2 other Chessians.
General Rook was right. Pawnbarian is alive.
It was passed down in my family for generations. Of course not. The sword is yours before we fight. As soon as it's over, I will reveal the location of a sanctuary near here. It is poorly defended, but rich in treasures and food. Done. Bishop. Time to discuss the plan.
Bishop, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go for a short walk.
Why now?
Chancellor, can you do something for me?
What?
When the fighting breaks out, I want you to steal the land speeder. Go back to the sanctuary. I'll meet you there as soon as this is all over.
Who are you?
Oh no.
Bishop, you are the very last Chessian I expected to see working with the Pawnbarian. You deserted the very world that Pawnbarian is trying to avenge. Do you recognize it?
What?
That chair. It belonged to the Black King. Your king. It's nothing but a chair.
What do you want from me?
Anything you're willing to give me. I have a hunch you don't want to work with the pawn. Is he paying you? Threatening you?
He's got a hostage.
Ah, well, Bishop, I want to help you. There's a spot waiting for your new chestland if you can do what I need you to do.
You swear?
I swear I don't know where Bishop went.
Fine. We'll do without the deserter. Chief, get your soldiers ready. I'm going to the negotiation.
The what?
In old Cheshian culture, there is always a negotiation before war to try and work things out.
You mean you might choose not to fight?
No, it's for show. A tradition.
What makes you think they'll still follow tradition?
I don't. That's why I'm armed.
I can't believe it. He's here for negotiations.
You reckon we could reason with him?
I doubt it. We will humor him. Then you'll have a chance.
Pawnbarian,
I'm glad your nation still honors this tradition.
let's get this over with.
All you have to do is shoot once. Take your time.
Pawnbarian, under what conditions will you surrender?
None.
We can offer you...
No.
Aim carefully.
I've fired these hundreds of times before. I don't miss.
Under what conditions will you surrender your leaders to me?
None.
So be it.
You missed!
Someone just shot at us!
Bishop, you missed! General, battle formation! I can't believe you missed.
Yeah?
Negotiations failed. We'll meet them as their forces go around the cliff.
Pawnbarian, Bishop's here.
What happened to you?
I got captured during the night. They were too busy getting armed to notice me, so I just snuck out.
Your aim needs work.
No, it does not.
Grab a weapon. Make sure to follow me.
Now!
Chancellor, you need to go. I'll see you at the sanctuary.
One down, one to go.
He's here. Shut the gates.
Where'd she go?
Pawn, don't do this.
You chose this, not me.
The kings had to be stopped. Don't destroy everything we've worked for.
You won.
Finally. Did anyone else survive? No witnesses. Well, let's keep moving.
Moving? But we won. It's over. This is where we part ways.
Oh, we're not finished yet. There are still high-ranking generals in other settlements.
So you mean it's not over?
It's never over, Bishop. I thought you'd learn that when I burned down your house.
What?
Not me personally, but I paid for it. It was for the best, Bishop. After all, it was only a house.
You...
Look on the bright side. Once we're done, you'll never again have to worry about your past catching up to you while you sleep.
But, Pawnbarian, it did.
Don't be like that.
Bishop! Shut up! You lost. It's over now.
Then finish it, you coward.
No, I won't. I'm better than you, Pawn.
Bishop, you're not. Bishop will kill you!
If you ever step foot in the sanctuary again, I'll end you.
Bishop, get back here! Bishop! Bishop!